Welcome to Tekedia Capital. We're going to do an overview of the 10 startups which are joining Tekedia Capital during the April 2024 investment cycle. So, this cycle is going to run from April 15 to May 15, 2024. And the demo day is specifically on Saturday, April 27 at 4 to 6 p.m. West African time. All the 10 startups are going to be available, and we pitch to members and all the partners of Tekedia Capital Syndicate. So you're going to have an opportunity of asking them questions after they have presented the T6 of their businesses. So we have selected these 10 companies based on many metrics to look at the maturity level of these companies. We look at very, very young companies, fairly decent mid-age companies. We'll also look at the different entry points of their valuations, depending on how they have performed in the market. So you could see there are so many varieties. Some of them are very young, some of them are maturing, some of them are moving into that inflection point. Also look at geography, making sure that risk is not wholly concentrated by trying to diversify where these companies are operating. And also we look at sectors. You're going to see different sectors all broken down into many phases. So, but the thesis remains, how can we drive growth through improvement on unit economics? And that means that we're looking at companies that have the capacity to compound and improve their marginal cost over time. So looking at resilience, having core intellectual properties, and the ability to innovate no matter what the market brings out there. So see, what is the clear path to profitability? Because a clear path to profitability is extremely important in this age where funding has not been easy for many, many companies. So you could go to Tekedia Capital website at capital.tekedia.com, and hopefully you can also join us if you are not really a member of Tekedia Capital. So we are a syndicate, one of the largest in Africa. We pool resources together from companies, from individuals, from families, from organizations. And at the end of the day, these resources are now deployed into startups and companies. And then we create value for everyone. So let me give an overview of these 10 companies. The first is a Canadian company with, of course, connected into the African markets. It's trying to provide a credit system where they report your rates. And as you pay rates, you build your credit. It also makes it possible that if you are an immigrant in Canada and very soon in the United States, they can export your credit record and working with one of the largest credit bureaus in the world. They've signed partnership with a couple of universities in Canada. They signed partnership with a couple of property managers, and also partnership with one of the largest credit bureaus in the world. And even in Nigeria, they have also connected into some of the banking ecosystems, which may not make it possible that you can actually port your data so that when you get to Canada and United States, you are not just somebody they don't know. So another is a company that is trying to concatenate what FloriWave, MoneyPoint, and Touch and Pay have done in Nigeria and Africa in Central Africa. This business is a YC company, and we are truly excited for the opportunity of participating in this beautiful company. You also have a company that is trying to do what fintechs have done in the financial sector. In other words, the very thing fintechs have done in banking, fintechs have done in insurance. They want to do that by automating and modernizing, bringing digital technologies tools to improve how factories are operated. And this is something we believe that as America begins to onshore back jobs they have outsourced to Asia, this is going to be a very, very important business model. So we also have an AI product discovery company. It's trying to become Google for product discovery. It's a US-based company, and it's really very, very amazing. So we also have these cybersecurity company and compliance company. It's based in Nigeria, generates millions of millions every year on revenue. And we are so excited on the promise that as we continue this transitioning process into the digital space, companies like these will be very, very catalytic and important in making sure that Africa goes into the digital future with balance, with confidence, with security, that we can actually go there and win and not there to be battered. Then we have spend management fintech. This company has a very fairly decent growth phase. It's at a growth phase. It has processed more than $170 million since it started a couple of months. And what is going on here is a company that wants to make it easy for companies to know where they fund, where they budget, where everything is going. We think there is a massive level of opportunity here. Then there is the mobile money ATM cardless withdrawal, a company that is trying to build another layer of mobile money in Francophone Africa. And this company has partnership with one of the largest banks in Africa in more than 15 African countries. So it is something so amazing that when this company actually came a couple of months here, it raised money. Now we are so excited welcoming it back because of the things it has already accomplished. It has partnership with MTN, it has partnership with Move, it has partnership with some of the leading banks in Africa, and it is just getting started. Another is a company that is building a core banking application to power new generation of fintechs, making it possible that microfinance entities in Nigeria, starting from Nigeria to other parts of Africa, can run banking as a service. We do think that this is going to be part of that future where a new domain, a new framework of how financial services are going to be delivered to customers will be built upon. And we like this business because the founders are technology geeks and they are also visionary business people. And with Tekedia Capital, we believe that we can unlock and reach that alpha. Then cross-border money transfer remains a very key part in Africa. And we are having this company that has processed close millions of dollars already. Is targeting about $70 million of total transfer this year. And our confidence here is that it is a leading category king in what he does because he just recently acquired one of his competitors, which has more than 700,000 users. And we think that he has the capacity to continue to lead, pioneer innovation in this particular domain. And that is the reason why we want to partner again and see what we can continue to help this company to achieve. Then imagine a stock market for properties where you can buy land, where you can buy properties, where you can essentially do what you do on stocks in the public stock exchanges. Where is this company? It is coming up in Abuja through a very, very novel business model vision that it has nearly getting its security and access commission digital asset register license. What is going on here is that you could buy properties because this company will run an exchange for properties, for land, and such assets. We are very, very excited because I think everyone is looking for that type of promise in Africa. Thank you so much. So we are asking you here to go to capital.tekedia.com and join us so that you have an opportunity of listening and hear what these companies have to say on April 27th. We are confident that in this Cambria moment of Africa's entrepreneurial capitalism, that if we support these companies, we can actually have the opportunity of building something great, fix frictions in communities, being rewarded as investors, even as these companies continue new mission and pioneer new sectors. Thank you so much as we welcome you on this Saturday and beyond on this important mission of empowering companies so that they can solve and fix frictions in our communities. Thank you.